Hello and welcome to the second installment of our general strength training series for runners, hikers, ski mountaineers, cross-country skiers, or really anyone who's just looking to get into good shape. So for someone who's interested in ski mountaineering, ski touring, cross-country skiing, any sort of poling sport, it seems pretty obvious why you would want to increase your upper body strength. You use your arms as part of your means of locomotion. It's been shown that for a cross-country skier, about 20% of your propulsion comes from your upper body. We can expect similar results for a ski tourer. So you may be asking, if you're a runner, why you would be looking to gain upper body strength. Well, we can transfer the momentum from our arms, our arm swing, down through our core and to our legs to help propel us forward when running. Often hikers will use trekking poles. It's been shown that using a single trekking pole takes 15% of the load off your knees, while using two trekking poles, one in each hand, takes about 40% of the stress off your knees while hiking. And in general, it's just good to have good balance between all the muscles in your body. Perhaps you're a mountain runner who's getting into some class 4 scrambling terrain and you need to use your hands and upper body. Having upper body strength will allow you to move through this terrain more quickly with lower impact on your body. So this video is going to cover the general upper body strength evaluation and programming as outlined in the Uphill Athlete. Again, this has been my guide for my training thus far. I highly recommend you pick up a copy of this book. It's an excellent guide and has been paramount for my training so far. So training for the Uphill Athlete breaks down general upper body strength into two categories: those for runners and those for ski mountaineers. Push-up is used as the primary strength evaluation and training tool for runners. Push-up uses our shoulders, arms, and core in unison, and this gives us a good evaluation of our overall upper body strength. And the pull-up is used in the case of ski mountaineers. So let's jump into the evaluations and then we'll move on to the training programs. General upper body strength evaluation, push-up assessment. So we begin by getting into the upper position of a push-up. Arms extended, about shoulder width apart, legs extended straight out, and we're going to hold this upper position. We want to make sure that we're holding the position without our butt being pushed up into the air or sagging down towards the ground. We want a nice straight line all the way from our ankles all the way up to our shoulders. If you cannot hold this top position for 5 seconds without sagging or raising your hips, place your hands on a chair or bench and assume the same push-up position. If you can now manage to hold this position for 5 seconds, take a 2-minute break and count how many push-ups you can do. If you cannot hold this top position, then move your hands over to a higher surface, in this case I'm using a fence, and try again to complete at least one inclined push-up from your toes. If you can manage only to do inclined push-ups, you're going to start with stage 1 of the upper body program. If you can hold the top of the normal push-up position for more than 5 seconds, take a 2-minute rest and count the number of push-ups you can do without losing good form. If you can do fewer than 5 push-ups, use the stage 2 upper body program. If you can do more than 5 push-ups in good form, you can move on to stage 3. General upper body strength evaluation. The pull-up assessment. A pull-up with your palms facing away from you, or a chin-up with your palms facing towards you, is a good indicator of basic upper body pull strength, and this is of specific interest for those doing poling sport. Begin by hanging in the lower pull-up position with your shoulders retracted and engaged. Do not simply hang down on your arms without engaging your shoulders. This can cause injury for people who have weak shoulders and is improper form. If you cannot hang in this bottom position with your shoulders retracted, use the stage 1 upper body program. If you can hang in this lower position, then try hanging with your chin above the bar. If you cannot pull yourself up to get your chin above the bar, use a stool or have someone help you get into this position, and then remove the assistance. If you can hang for 2 seconds or less in this top position, use stage 1. If you can count to 3 seconds or more, you're going to use stage 2. If you can do between 1 and 4 regular pull-ups, you're going to move on to stage 3. If you can do more than 5 regular pull-ups or chin-ups, you should move on to the specific strength training that I'll cover in a later video. Stage 1. Push-up program. Inclined push-ups. So, based on what you found from your evaluation, use the appropriate level of incline to complete 3 sets of as many incline push-ups as you can. Then, take a 2 to 3 minute rest between sets, during which you can do the leg exercises that we covered in a previous video. When you can do more than 8 push-ups in the 3rd set, progress this exercise by moving to a lower surface. By moving to the lower surface, you'll be making the push-ups more challenging and will be increasing your strength and muscle activation. Repeat the process of completing 3 sets of as many push-ups as possible until you can do 8 on the 3rd set. Eventually you'll be able to do these push-ups without an incline on a flat surface. Once you've mastered the incline push-up by moving to a lower incline, you will develop some strength in your arms, shoulders, and core. Now we can introduce using our knees to take some of the weight. Complete 3 sets of as many knee push-ups as you can with 2-minute breaks in between sets. Once you have completed 3 sets of 8 reps of knee push-ups, you should be ready to move on to regular push-ups. Do this by completing as many good form standard push-ups as you can in each set. When you can no longer hold good form, switch over to knee push-ups, completing the remaining reps up to 8 in the set. If you can do more than 3 sets of 8 reps of standard push-ups, you're ready for stage 3. Now you have developed sufficient strength to complete a number of regular push-ups. The next step is to make the push-ups more challenging. We can do this by adding weight or putting our feet above our hands to place more weight on our arms. You'll always start this workout with at least 1 set of 8 regular push-ups, and then you'll move on to 3 sets with added resistance. Limit the repetitions with the weight to 4 per set. Take 3-minute rests in between sets. Here I've added weight to my back in the form of a backpack to make the push-ups more challenging. Here I'm using a bench to bring my feet higher than my hands and put more weight on my arms. Stage 1 pull-up program. Assisted pull-ups. So if we can't do a regular pull-up, we'll begin by using assistance. This reduces the amount of weight on our arms and will allow us to get some good reps in good form. Going through this process will develop our upper body strength and get our muscle coordination and muscle activation going. Here I'm using a sequence of bands to get down to my feet so that I can take some weight off of my arms. Complete 3 sets of the maximum repetitions you can manage, and then take a 2 to 3 minute rest in between sets. When you can complete 8 reps in the 3rd set, decrease the assistance to make it more challenging. You can then move on to stage 2, pull-up program. Top and mid position hangs. Using a pull-up bar, get your chin above the bar using assistance. This can be stepping up with a stool or having a friend help you up. Remove the assistance and hold the top position for as long as you can. Drop down from the bar, rest 2 minutes. Repeat this 4 times. When you can hold the top position for a count of more than 5 seconds in the 4th set, use the middle position with your arms bent at 90 degrees, repeating the process. Stage 3, pull-up program. Weighted and slow lower pull-ups. Now that you can do at least 1 pull-up or chin-up, we can move on to a routine that will quickly increase your strength by using slow lowering techniques. Complete 4 sets of 2 to 3 repetitions with a 3 to 5 second lower on the last rep of each set. Add enough extra weight so that you can manage only 2 to 3 reps. This training should enable you to be able to do 5 normal pull-ups. Once you can do 5 normal pull-ups, you can proceed to specific strength training that I will cover in a later video. So that's it for our general strength training for our upper body. In the next video, I'll go over our general core strength evaluation and programming. And then after that, we will move on to the specific upper and lower body training for the particular sport that we're interested in, being it a poling sport like hiking, ski mountaineering, ski touring, cross-country skiing, etc., or a non-poling sport such as running. Thanks for watching. Please take a moment to subscribe and hit that bell notification button if you've not done so already, so that you can keep up with my upcoming training videos and my personal progress through this training journey.